this is our second order reaction. The definition of second order reaction: the rate of reaction is proportional to the square of the concentration of one of the reactant. Means that R is equal to K into concentration of reactant A raised to the power 2. Means that this is our second order reaction. We have to derive now an expression for second order reaction by considering a simple or general reaction. 2A it gives product is our general reaction, and for this reaction the rate of reaction is minus change in concentration of reactant A upon dt. This is our rate of reaction, and rate law for this reaction K into concentration of reactant A raised to the power 2. By combining these two equations we get one common equation, that is change in concentration of reactant A upon dt is equal to K into concentration of reactant A raised to the power 2. In this equation the concentration of reactant A is equal to A minus X. A means that initial moles and X be the consumed moles here. The above equation in terms of moles, that is concentration of reactant A is equal to A minus X. A initial concentration and X is the consumed concentration. Means that now we have to write that R is equal to minus change in concentration of reactant A, means that A minus X upon dt as it is equal to K into concentration of A minus X bracket square. This is our equation number 3. Now here in this equation A and X both are different variables, and now it is important to change or separate the variables. Means that our next step is to separate the variables of equation number 3. And now here R is equal to, here this is A, means that initial concentration, that's why minus dA upon dt. This minus get plus, here plus dx upon dt, and also is equal to here K into concentration of A minus X bracket square as it is. Here in this equation the minus dA upon dt, it is an initial concentration or initial mole term. That's why at time t0 initial concentration remains 0. That's why minus change in moles of A upon dt is equal to 0. Means that at initial concentration, that's why this whole term is that 0. Now remaining is that dx upon dt is equal to K into concentration of A minus X bracket square. This is our equation number 4. We also write this equation as dx upon A minus X bracket square is equal to K dt. That is our equation number 4. Now we have to further solve this equation, but here it is important that to integrate this equation. Now integrate above equation, that is equation number 4. Integrate dx upon A minus X bracket square is equal to, K is the constant outside the sign of integration, and integration of dt. After taking integration of dx upon A minus X square, the equation becomes 1 upon A minus X bracket square dx is equal to K as it is, and here the integration of dt, that is t, and plus c. Plus c is here integration constant, but here the plus c is the boundary condition, is for that boundary conditions, that is x is equal to 0, t is equal to 0. Now here 1 upon a minus x square dx is equal to kt plus c. This is our equation. We write this equation in simple form, that is a minus x minus 2 dx is equal to kt plus c. And if we integrate this equation by taking the integration of a minus x minus 2 power, that is we use the rule, that is power rule, x raised to n, that is x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1, that is a minus x minus 2. The equation becomes now a minus x square, means that minus 2 plus 1 here, and this minus x means that minus get outside the bracket, and also here minus 2 plus 1. That's why the equation now becomes kt plus c as it is. Means that this equation also written as a minus x, this minus 2 plus 1, that is minus 1 upon minus 1, and this minus 1 minus get cancel, and here the remaining equation is a minus x inverse is equal to kt plus c. This is our equation number 5. Number 5 written also as 1 upon a minus x is equal to kt plus c. This is our equation number 5. Now integrate this equation between the limits, because the initial concentration changes to final concentration, means that a minus x is x get consumed, means that there is a change in concentration of reactant. That's why here we put limit, means that the boundary condition plus c. Here LHS means that for left hand side this is x term, means that x is equal to 0 to x is equal to x, and for RHS t is equal to 0 to t is equal to t. These are our limits. Now integrate the above equation number 5 between the limits x is equal to 0 to x is equal to x, means that now 1 upon a minus x is equal to k outside the sign of integration and 0 to t, that is t. Now after taking integration between the limits, the equation becomes now here 1 upon a minus x. The integration of 1 upon a minus x, that is we use first upper limit and then lower limit. 1 upon a minus x 0 to x is equal to k into t, that is 0 to t. First use upper limit and then the equation 1 upon a minus x, means that if we substitute x is equal to x, that is first upper limit, then the equation becomes 1 upon a minus x as it is, but by substituting x is equal to 0, that is x is 0, means that 1 upon a only is here, that is equal to k t, substituting t with t, that is t minus 0 here, that is the above equation. Now if we cross multiply this equation, we get, that is 1 into a minus 1 into a minus x, that is a minus x upon a into a minus x, that is a into a minus x, is equal to K into T. This is our equation number 6. In the above equation, this plus x and this plus a and this minus a get cancelled, and remaining that is x upon a into a minus x is equal to kt. This is our main equation. We write also that for second order reaction means that k, that is k2 for second order reaction, the equation becomes 1 upon a t. By rearranging this equation, we get 1 upon a t into x upon a minus x. This is our second order integral form equation. The units for second order reaction, here the equation K2 is equal to 1 upon AT. A means that moles, moles means concentration, here means 1 upon concentration into time here into this x also mole, that is says that concentration upon a minus x also concentration. This a minus this concentration get cancelled, and remaining that 1 upon concentration into time, that is if we write this as concentration inverse and time inverse, this is our unit for that second order reaction. Then we express that concentration into moles per dm cube inverse and the time, that is second inverse. This is our second order reaction units.